Tesla bears will say that the Tesla Semi is proof of Tesla's demand problem because, and this part is right, the amount of profit and revenue that Tesla will make per kilowatt of battery is going to be many times less than if you compare profit that Tesla would make if they put those same batteries in a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y. So why do I think this is actually bullish? Let me explain. And just for a moment, I want to show you before we get to the point that Semi will definitely be a winning product. There's no doubt about it. You look at a diesel Semi truck and you see that for 100 miles to fuel that vehicle, you're going to pay about $85. And then electricity, if you get wholesale prices for electricity, for 100 miles, you're going to pay somewhere around $14. This might vary a little bit, of course, but the difference is absolutely insane. And of course, the maintenance is going to be a lot less for an electric Semi. This is from Sam Alexander's YouTube channel. Very good YouTube channel, by the way. Tesla Semi was supposed to come out a few years ago, but it kept being delayed over and over and over again. But now we will have first deliveries of the Semi this year to Pepsi. And here's why I think this is actually very bullish for a Tesla stock. You see, why would you want to produce semis right now when we still have too much demand? Bears would say that there is a demand issue, so therefore we want to get the products out. But to that, I would say, okay, where's the Cybertruck? Cybertruck has a lot more demand than the Semi. And I think Tesla could have sped up the production of Cybertruck if they really wanted to. I think they could have done it. So I would present that as one of the counter arguments. But what I would also reason, the main reason why they are pushing the Semi out at this time, when they are still battery constrained, is FSD. You see, the value of FSD in a robotaxi is great, but FSD in a Semi truck, I would argue, is going to be easier to actually be useful because the routes are oftentimes set and they have long highway parts of a route, whereas robotaxi, oof, that's going to be just mostly inside the city. Downtown traffic, very difficult conditions, but most semis will just be going from one city to another city, and most of it is just going to be highway. So if you believe that full self-driving is actually on the verge of happening, then you would want those semis on the road because you will be also able to test full self-driving in real-world conditions where it's not going to be terribly difficult because it's just going to be highway for the most part, and then you probably just get a person to drive in the city if FSD is not there yet for the city. And imagine the cost savings if you don't need to have a person driving the Semi. I would also present to you the idea of these Tesla Semi convoys. You only really need one driver in the front and the other ones could just follow. That would also be a huge cost savings as well. So if you believe in full self-driving, and this drive from Holmar's catalog channel is from downtown LA to downtown San Francisco, and it's no takeovers except for a stop. Tesla semis could already basically be driving from LA to San Francisco without a driver, maybe you could even say. So if you hear Tesla bears presenting this argument that the Semi coming out proves that there is a demand issue for Tesla overall, I would argue that no, there is not. It's just simply that Tesla believes that full self-driving is on the verge of happening, and of course you want to have this technology ready for the semis because you will probably make more money from FSD from each Semi, so you would want to start there. And also, it's probably easier to get the highway working very well first when it comes to full self-driving, and then tackle the super difficult problems of full self-driving inside the cities and downtown. When I look at Tesla stock right now, I have this feeling that I get every time that I look at an opportunity and then I end up making millions later from it. When I look at Tesla right now, it appears that so many people are missing so much about Tesla stock. I think it's priced very well at the moment. It could go down, but I'm buying more. The only stock I own in my stock portfolio is Tesla. I do have other assets besides my stock portfolio, just to be clear. And these are 48 reasons why I only own Tesla stock in my stock portfolio. Click on this right now, and I will see you there. My name is Matt Pocius. Thank you for watching.